Hello everyone, Baz here, giving you a 1 versus 1. It's been quite some time since I've actually done this, but, you know, life happens. So, alright, I have just started playing random, and the first 1 versus 1 random game I get is Terran. I am horrible at Terran, and you will soon see. My opponent is going to be Protoss, which is my favorite race. His name is going to be Lux. I'm not sure if that has anything to do reference-wise to the League of Legends Zero Lux, but hey, you know, if it is, cool. Alright, now, you guys can go ahead and flame me all you want in the comments, because I really don't know what I'm doing with Terran. So, yeah, this will be fun. Starting off getting my wall in right here. My initial thought while I was playing this game was to let's get a bio ball with a what do you call it? Bloody hell. A ghost, because he has the EMP burst. A ghost versus a Protoss ball, and if you have the correct amount of units, you did really well. However, I think in this particular game, I think I went too building heavy. I really think I did. A couple of my build order obviously isn't perfected, as you can see. Waiting for my barracks right here. Just build my barracks now. He's got his pylon all the way ready, and we got the gateway going. So, standard opening for Protoss. Going to scout. Generally, if I play Protoss, I go pylon then scout. But you know, to each his own. To each his own. He's chrono boosting out plenty of probes, like a good Protoss player should be. Looking at the unit count, unit tab. He's actually ahead of me by 2. Now by 5. A lot, actually. Not to 6, excuse me, by 3. So, he is going to scout, and we're going to take a look at his camera right now. He's not, he's kind of focusing on, he does see me right now. Going to get off his camera here. Come on, there we go. Cybernetics core, so, might be seeing a 4-gate since we do see the, very, very early gas. I would assume so, but in all honesty, I don't like predicting things because everyone plays differently, and it's kind of silly to go, well, he's building certainly this order, so he's going to do this. So, anyway, got my gas fully saturated, and right now, I'm just going to be kind of leisurely staying here just in case I do feel like expanding. He does know that I am not here, so he does know I'm here. I think he was scouting just in case of a proxy something. So, alright, bunker here just in case of an early aggression. A couple Marines are going to be pumped out, and right now I definitely am behind on the unit count. Like I said, I'm definitely too building focused heavy. I could have spent the extra 100 minerals on more workers, which I should have been doing. So right now in the production tab here, we see nothing for me, but he is getting warp gate, so we are going to see a 4-gate, I assume. Don't see any of the gateways down just quite yet. There goes another gateway, and there you go. Going to be seeing probably one more. And do have my Ghost Academy coming up right as the Tech Lab is about halfway. So these two will actually finish roughly about the same time. So that timing actually was really, really good on my part. Tech Lab finishes just before the Ghost Academy actually finishes, which is great, because you do need a Tech Lab to actually make a Ghost, and you need the Ghost Academy to make a Ghost. So, getting that first Ghost out right there. Right now, force-wise, he has 2 Zealots. That's really it. Honestly, what I should have done, instead of building the second barracks, I should have been focusing on... Excuse me. Should have been focusing on definitely my SCV count here, or drone, or probe, or whatever you want to call them. And my Ghost is almost done, and really the quicker way of doing this is once I got my Ghost out, should have lifted off and then made my barracks right here, and then put a reactor down and started pumping out Marines. Would have been much faster waiting on a barracks. A couple Marines are pumping out, but again, it definitely would have been a lot faster to cancel this barracks and actually go back and just make a reactor and switch accordingly as needed. He does have this Zelnaga watchtower, so kind of a slight advantage to him, but honestly not really, because you are able to kind of avoid that very easily. And not really the best type of scouting, but we are going to see somewhat of a proxy pylon. Pretty good sizable force here. Like I said, I'm not really good at Terran. What I really should have done was done the whole barracks switch out thing, and made a bunch of Marines, then started making Marines, then build a barracks, and put that barracks where the tech lab is. So I could have started producing a little bit more some Marauders, researching the shield combat for my Marines, just to give them a little bit of extra HP boost there. No upgrades for the Protoss player, even though there is a forge. Nothing has been actually researched, which honestly, if you're going to get a forge, use it right away. Don't just let it sit there. It doesn't really serve any tech purposes. You don't need it to advance tech-wise. So right now, I'm letting my opponent is probably going to be going lots of Stalkers. A lot of Stalkers versus a Terran is smart if you play correctly. Now, it's smart because I'm doing more Marines than I am Marauders, and this is actually going to play into his favor. Factory just now going up. That's a little delayed. And right now he's actually just going to focus on a good force field right there. That actually prevents me from engaging any of his forces, and he actually was able to supply cap me almost there. Bunker is going to putting my units into the bunker just for some extra defense. Kind of an odd force field there. Not sure what he was trying to accomplish there. But let's see. I did get my EMP off. As you can tell, almost half of his forces are shieldless. So an EMP burst definitely versus Protoss is very, very useful if you have your unit set right. He is now expanding, so he's definitely ahead of me in the expansion. Right now, it's smart not for me to expand right now because I am actually on the defensive, and if I were to do that, I would be in a lack of actual units. I need actually, now that I'm actually thinking about it right now as I'm re-watching this game, I just played this game. As I'm watching this, pretty much I'm doing everything wrong. I'm not producing units, I'm not really doing anything, in all honesty, I'm just kind of thinking that I have it in the bag because I have a ghost. Don't ever think that. Just now getting Protoss ground level weapons. Rank 1. Just now expanding, and that, I mean, I don't have much to work with. Nuclear missile is going to be researched. I figured, you know what, hey, I think I kind of guessed that I was going to be killed anyway, so I'm just kind of going, you know what, we'll see what happens. Tech Lab is going to be researched, or I guess added on, for siege tanks. Siege tanks are very, very good against Protoss. I figure, you know what, I think I have the sizable force for predicting what I last saw, and right now I actually don't see what he has. I only see he has a couple Stalkers, but I see, holy crap, he has way too much forces. In all honesty, I could have probably managed this a lot easier if I had a little bit more Marines. As you can tell, I'm actually holding my own actually pretty well. The Guardian Shield definitely helps him, but if you look at his forces, most of them do not have shields, and that's definitely a plus on having a Terran Ghost out there every once in a while. So, I mean, just kind of learn from what I do and don't do what I do. Training lots of Marines, that's what I should have started doing off probably about 5 minutes ago, and I definitely would have had this in the bag easily. You know what, I put a... let's see, can you see that? Yeah, the only thing you can see is a little red dot. Probably should have hit it a little bit better. I figured, hey, you know what, the game's over, let's see if it'll actually work. And unfortunately, he moves out just in time. And he does actually take damage from that, so, yeah. Oops, did not mean to pause that. My bad. So yeah, guys, unfortunately, as you can see, I definitely... what the heck? Just chilling. I don't know who that is. Anyway, it's nice to know that when I put my busy signal up, people still are like, hey, do you want to do something? No, I'm busy. That's why I say busy, whatever. Oh well. So I do try and actually expand here and try and maybe come back from this, but he already knows I'm here because of his other scouting, and he is sending... He will be sending stuff. He's trying to shoot down everything else, but game's pretty much over. So really, let's see. I'm actually gonna go kind of skip back here. Let's see. Okay. Now, again, what I should have done right here, instead of making this barracks, let's actually just get back a little bit farther. Okay. instead of making this barracks, I should have lifted this one off and made a reactor here, and then started making Marines and then a barracks. That's honestly probably the only thing that probably cost me the game, was that. So don't do that. Again, this is just me kind of playing random, because I figured it'll be easier and better for me to kind of relearn everything that way. And if it seems like I rambled during this video, I did. I haven't done casting in a while, so my apologies. I'll get back into the swing of things. So alright guys, till next time, it's been fun, bye.